Alright YouTube, we're back with another simple character tutorial slash guide. This time we're going to talk about Psylocke. She's part of the new meta this season, so I figured a lot of people would be picking her up and wanting to learn how to play her. She's a pretty simple character, but I do say your aim has to be on point with her. She can get in, get rid of somebody, and then get out really quick. But yeah, let's start with her primary fire. It's basically a shotgun. Every time you click primary fire, it shoots 2 bursts. There is a headshot multiplier. Her primary fire is pretty simple. It's a shotgun, basically, but it has pretty decent range. As you can see here. You do not want to be shooting people from far away with her. Basically does nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much what her primary fire is. Pretty simple. Alright, on to her first ability. Her shurikens. Now her shurikens, once again, just like her primary fire, spreads out like a shotgun. The difference is it'll go through enemies. That goes through that person and it's still right there. It'll go forward and hit the next person. If people are in a line,
double KO.
it'll hit everyone in that line. And it'll hit where you're initially aiming. So if I over there and I aim at Luna, it'll still go through Luna. For example. So you can put it on one target, aim at someone else, and it'll hit both of them. This isn't really necessary with her, but I'm just letting it be known that it's possible. But the main thing you want to use this for is after 2 primary fires. I just click, go through, come back. It'll get rid of low health characters pretty quick. See? And there's variations, obviously, but this is the simplest one. Just click, push out, pull in. You can switch it around. Click, ability, click, ability. Same thing. It's just simpler with 2 clicks and ability. If you want that combo, you have to make sure your aim is on point. Pretty simple combo. It's just a basic kill combo. Like, immediately push it out and then recall it. Now the shuriken ability, you can recall it really fast. Like, almost instantly. So it's good when you're up close with someone. Immediately, and then you're out. Last thing with her shurikens, the recall. When you hit someone with them, she gains bonus HP. Up to 325. So it's great that when you're able to hit somebody and do that, you have extra HP to get out. Alright, with her second ability, her sword dash, I never really use it to finish off people because it doesn't really do that much damage. The only time I really use it is when my cooldown is up for this ability, the shurikens. If I don't have shurikens, it's on an 8-second cooldown. It's another way to get people without using them. It's primary fire twice. And then dash. As long as your first burst has headshots in it. Headshot, body. It'll get rid of 250 HP characters. Headshots, body shots, dash. But I mainly use the dash to get out. I don't really ever use it to finish people off. Unless my cooldowns will just go on the shurikens. Because shurikens is really her best tool. Like that damage output. Pretty crazy. But I mainly just use dash to get out. If I'm fighting people, it gets too crowded in here, and dash back to my team. Also forgot to mention, every time she gets hits with her primary fire, her abilities come back faster. You look at the bottom right, it's at 8 seconds, but it's going down 1 second every time I hit someone. Same with the dash. The cooldown's at 9 seconds. I hit. Every time I hit somebody, it goes down. So you are rewarded greatly for being able to hit your shots with Psylocke. If you're able to stay with your team and still hit, you can get your cooldowns pretty quick. Then you can go back to doing your main combo tools. On to her last ability. It's pretty self-explanatory, but
Out of sight.
Goes invis for 3 seconds. This is another way to get out. If it gets too cluttered and you're fighting people,
Out of sight.
invisible, you can just go back to your team. The main way I use it is either getting out of a fight, going back to my team, or if I see strategists alone or DPS characters alone, you can go in, invis, go up to them, do your combo, and then you get out. You basically want to pick off people one by one with Psylocke. Be a nuisance. That could be coming in from a totally different angle on a map.
Out of sight.
Invis, see one person alone,
Step aside.
I'm out. And remember, because your shurikens give you bonus health, you should have enough health to get out if you're doing this in time. You don't want to stay in the fight too long up close and personal with her. Once again, you can go into strategist, do your combo, get out, that fast it is. The main thing is you get the most value by obviously hitting all your shots with her. If you're not hitting all the bursts in her primary fire, like if you're doing something like this, it's gonna be really hard. You want to practice with Psylocke, being able to constantly hit your burst.
That makes 3.
Because once you get used to her aiming, it's pretty dangerous. As you can see, these characters are getting destroyed. And once again, her invisibility is just get in or get out tool. You can choose based on your preference. I mainly use it to get out or sneak up on people. Alright, on to her ultimate, which I'm just going to go over once. It's pretty simple. It's just an area of an effect attack that will constantly hit whoever is in this circle, this purple circle. You don't ever want to do it against a full team of people because you won't get a kill off of anyone. Because it only has so many hits, and it hits whoever's in the circle. If it hits too many people, you won't be doing enough damage to one character at least. So you mainly want to do it to like 2 to 3 people. Mainly like the strategists. You want to focus on them. Or like, if you see like DPS clumped up together, it's best to do this. But you mainly do it on strategists. Get their healers out. It's always your focus. The main way I like to get in with her ult, dash up in the air with the sword and come down. They barely have any time to react. Then you can still sword out. Another way to get in with her ult is using invis to get in like before. Sneak up on them and just ult. And make sure you have sword dashes to get out. As soon as your ult ends, you're out of there, back to your team. Alright, now onto a new thing that's part of this season. You're going to be having this team up ability a lot because Emma is a new character. And actually, Emma is a really good tank this season. I think she's pretty meta. But Emma lets you have clones that also do damage to whoever you're shooting. They don't do as much damage as you, but they do damage. And they have all the same abilities as you do. Your clone does the exact same abilities as you. So even with this now, you can get rid of strategists even faster. Confuse them. Do your primary fire into first ability combo with the shurikens. They just get destroyed. As you can see there. And this team up, I think, is super strong. Like, insanely strong. And you're going to see it a lot at Psylocke because Emma is always going to be on the team, most likely. Especially if you're up there high elo. What I like to do with the team up as well, if I'm low on health, you can just confuse them. If say you're out of abilities, you messed up. You use all of your cooldowns and you have to wait.
I love mind games.
They don't know which one to shoot at. You can sneak out. Air clone does get destroyed easily, obviously, but it's just a distraction tool that also can do damage to people. And then the clone's movement is reversed with yours.
The enemy has arrived.
When it comes to left, right. If I go left, it'll go right. It's inverted. But it will follow your forward and backward movement. Even with your ultimate, your team up, the clone will do damage to whoever you're attacking with your ults, which is pretty crazy. So if I pop out the clone and ults, wherever I'm hitting with my ult, the clone is shooting them. So you get a little bit extra damage on top of your ults when you have this clone out. Which I think is pretty crazy. Yeah, that team up is insanely strong. Now there's other kill moves that you can do with her. Stuff like that. but I don't think it's worth it. Basically like primary fire, melee, primary fire,
Double KO.
and then your shurikens. Like, but you have to be in melee range, which obviously isn't ideal. So I'd say just stick to the basic combo I showed. But yeah, that's pretty much it with Psylocke. This is probably one of the best DPSs to use right now in the game, in the current meta. So I'd say if you always wanted to learn her, now's the time to do it. I just wanted to help people get into this character, especially with this new team up. She's really fun to play. You can just annoy strategists. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.